Very, very important. I'm back. Family is important. So it's nothing when we say, oh, this is my daughter. This is my son. This is my nephew, my niece. So people on my page are my nephews and my nieces. And let me see what my things that I like to do. I will be doing reviews on the Oval, one of my favorite guilty pleasures. My favorite character on there is the First Lady. I need a little bit of a backstory. Disappointed in Sam. It doesn't have one good guy on there. Disappointed in the church guy that, Richard. And I never liked Nancy. Barry's a little bit fresh. I'll be like, Barry, here, honey. Um, but I think Sam is hot. I don't really care so much for Bobby, uh, the Bobby Lily storyline, or Max. Um, I think Diane is a little bit dumb. I wouldn't have laid all my cards out on the table, not unless I was out of the White House. Um, Let me see who else are my characters. I have a lot of favorite characters. It's a good show, good show. But I said to myself, Sam, you messed up. You messed up. Didn't have the nerve. Sam had the nerve to say, "Do you still get your period? And could you take the morning after pill?" So I want to see his backstory. I want to see a little bit more with Priscilla's backstory. Because the first season she was great, angry. But the second season she was that angry black woman. And I'm like, oh my God, not Priscilla. And Jason, he's just playing crazy a little bit too much. Um, then my other show that I like that hasn't come on yet is P Valley. P Valley Uncle Clifford is my one of my favorites. It's just a great show, and I love the catchy intro. Down in the valley when the girls get naked. I love that, and this is our last season of the Haves and Have Nots, and it's so crazy. I love Tyler LaPlay, Leppy or LaPlay. I don't know how to say his name, but I love him on P Valley. The other show, I think he's a little bit too stupid. He's dumber than a box of rocks. That's neither here nor there. Um, and let me see what else shows I like. Those are my. Oh, and Power Book 2. When Power Book 2 came on, it slowly, I really was, it wasn't so much about Tariq. I'm like, how's this little picklehead buster gonna gonna carry this show? But it was more about the Tahana family. And my favorite character, believe it or not, was the dirty cop. My least favorite character, but the best actor on the show is the one that played Bobby Brown. So if you're watching this, let me know who that is. I know his first name is Woody. Very real, very real, very real. And then Tariq grew on me. I'm like, oh my God, and it's too bad that he grew on me as Ghost dies, as he kills Ghost. Because to me, him and Ghost were very similar. Very, very similar. And whenever Tommy's on, I love it. Tommy is my adopted white brother. I call someone like that, and I've only known a few people, and this is not offensive, a wigger with the soft A. That means a white guy that has so much soul that they're brothers. That's how I think of Tommy. Um, it was also good to, at the end to see Cash, and to see the guy from Grey's Anatomy. I think he is so cute. I don't know his name. He just left Grey's Anatomy. So those shows I will review. Um, really don't. I'm very up in my feelings to review the haves and have-nots. I would like to see that go on, almost like Power Book 2. But I don't know what characters I would like to see. I want Candace to have her happy ending. I think the guy that plays Charles is so handsome. But I also am equally divided with the young man, Mitch. I think that either whatever choice she makes would be a good choice. Um, but for Candace, I want her to have that happy ending. I think she needs it. They need that. Veronica, I would like to see her have more. I would have liked to see Veronica have more of a backstory about the way she was. And it's so crazy because I know they're two different characters, but Veronica and Victoria, to me, sometimes I mix them up because they really have a lot of similarities. Very, very similar. But I like how she's. But lately they've been having Veronica as a comic relief, and she's a very great actress. Um, I don't know what I would want for Catherine, but Hannah is my heart. Hannah reminds me a lot in ways of myself. If I'm in charge of something, I give it my 110%. No one has to worry about money being funnily misappropriated because I just love their relationship. I just love it. Jim, no, I never was a Jim, and it's just so crazy. And that's why a lot of times I don't really like to put politics and stuff. When he said he was a Trumper, that's when I kind of didn't care for him. I remember he was on the Dukes of Hazzard. Thought he was the cutest thing in the world, and he's aged very nice. And but you know, such a jerk. His son, a jerk. The two or three boys that he has with the maid. I think it's a shame he didn't get to know those kids. He just thought they were beneath him, and it kind of hit close to home. My dad had kids from a second marriage, and he favored them over all of us. But who was there when he needed something? I was. Um, this craziness. What else I like is who else do I like on there? Well, Benny, Mitch. I like Candace. I like Candace, but I want Candy Cane to come out because I know she's still in there. You know, um, and that's about it. I love the show. I would like to see Catherine out, but I'm sure she probably will do sometime. Um, hate to see the series end, but I don't. I hope if they're any smart, they will. They will keep it going some kind of way. Maybe a spin-off. The shows that I'm on the fence about is assisted living. I just don't know. It is too. It's. I don't know. With assisted living, I feel like I would honestly feel like I think I would want the Browns to have something separate because they have the guy that made like he had a fake arm with a little prosthetic hook. I think him and Mr. Brown kind of it's just weird. Excuse me. I like the guy and his wife. It's just I don't know. Um, like the show, but I don't love it. House of Pain, I love it. But I don't understand where CJ's wife is. And I like how they utilize everyone. Shows that are honorable mentions are Black Lightning, which had the series finale. Um, I love China McCain. Very good actress. And I imagine that must be difficult because she's been an actress since she was a little girl. So I can imagine she wants to have a little pullback and have some kind of private life, and I respect that. Um, that's about it. I don't know of any current events that are on. Oh, one thing I want to talk. I don't watch the show at all. I don't watch it. The Real Housewives of Atlanta. What do you think about Portia and Simon and Fallon? It should there be something like a boy code or a girl code in which you you don't go after your girlfriend, your best friends, or your friends man that's married. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. All right, this is my first podcast, and thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you later. Don't forget to hit that like, love, and subscribe button. Tell me what things you want on this page, things you don't want on this page, how I'm doing thus far, what I need to do to improve, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.